Well, hello. Did you get one of these? We did, and it's good news, it's bad news. Good news is property values are going up. Bad news, your taxes are going up. So I created a little page with the help of my great friend Sarah Hey Arthur. Um, this page is my homepage, terratuli.com. You might have to look for things, but right now I've got it in About Me, Tax Valuation Protest. Click here and there's some beautiful instructions on how to protest your tax valuations. Um, anyway, read through this. Can I do it? Is it good for me? Is it bad for me? Make your decision. If you decide you want to protest your taxable value, go ahead and do it. Actually, let's go back up here. Here's probably the number one question. Is it better for resale if my home value is high? It's very rare that we realtors, and for certainly more importantly, buyers, look at your tax assessment to decide what your house is worth. They look at the other comparable sales to see what your tax is worth. Here it is it worth your time? Is your property, if your property has increased by $30,000 on average in Fort Collins, that may be as much as $231 a year in taxes. So if this takes us a half an hour, we'll call it an hour, you just made $231 if you reduce your taxable value by $30,000, approximately. Approximately, don't forget that word. Here you go. You've got your valuation card. You're going to click on this guy, Online Property Report. I made the link work for you right away. Here's the Larimer County site. If you live in Weld County, you're going to have to snoop around. Your card shows you where to go. Account number, access key. What the heck are those? Well, you got this in the mail, and then inside you got this. This is mine. So here's my account number. Here's my access key. Don't use mine because then you'll be protesting mine. So anyway, so I'm going to go. I've got these numbers, and we're going to go enter those. Account number. Okay, I got them entered, and I'm going to begin my protest. So, click here. This, you want to look familiar. This is your public county record and shows where you live. This needs to be your address or you're going to be protesting the wrong person. So anyway, take a look in here. So let's go back to the instructions. And the instructions are A, B, or C. It's like, I wonder which one I click. So I have a small neighborhood. There's only a few houses in my neighborhood. So 3 comparable properties in my subdivision. Let's see what they say. So they came up with 3 that had a sales price. There's not too much happening on our street. So let's go over here and see if it helps me. You know, if I lowered it, if I got down to this 362, that might be good. 363, 374 is not going to help much. Let's try and go back. Hopefully we can go back and do 100 comparables. Now I've got a huge, big, long list of properties that are, some of them are kind of far away. I know this Ptarmigan Circle is a close neighbor. They've got 1,800 square feet, 850 in the basement. I happen to know those numbers because I looked at this before I recorded. Here's your numbers up here. What they're going to really look at is the square feet above grade, square feet below grade, and frankly, year built. Unless you have a huge difference in lot size, I have a little bit of a huge garage. That's not going to give me a ton of value, so I'm not too worried about it. So they did this and they kind of put it in order, which was really nice. All these 1,800 square foot houses with close to 1,000 square foot basements. So let's see. Here's one. 378. Let's not click that one. So I'm going to go through here and click some, and I'll bring you back later. Okay, I went in here and clicked a few. This is a little overwhelming to, like, I don't know where most of these streets are, and I'm a real estate agent, so it might take you a little while. you likely live in a neighborhood that's got more houses than 26 houses. So if you don't, it'll take a little homework. And if you need help, you can call your favorite realtor, Tara Tooley, and I will help you. So down here, I clicked, there's this map feature I clicked on. This map feature doesn't really like to work when I'm recording, so you can click on it and I think it's going to show you the map. What you really want to do is you want to be kind of close to your house and close in square footage and close in year built. So if you can get those three things kind of close, and lot size is another thing. If you're working with a really big lot, you probably want to have lot sizes in similar nature. You know, the difference between 1 and 3 acres is somewhat significant, but if you're like 2 to 10 acres, starts to be a little bit trickier. So I'm going to scroll to the bottom and click continue. And on this next page, you'll see I'm going to click over here in the instructions. This next page, here's where I clicked all the properties. And then this next page, if there's not properties you find on this page, you can enter parcel numbers that we find together on this. And this you might need help with. If you do, let me know. It's properties that aren't automatically found. We've got to go out, find them, get parcel numbers and addresses, etc. So now we're going to go down to this section right here. So let's see. All properties are based all are valued as of January 1st of the current year. Based on the information, please enter an estimate of your property value. You don't want to be crazy. I don't think. Mine came in at $393. If I say $293, I sure better be able to back that up. I feel like if I get it down to $350, we're probably good. I'm going to stretch it to $335 and see if I can make that happen. And then I thought this was good over here, so I'm going to enter your reason. And I felt like this is a good reason over here. Enter your reason. Value too high in comparison to similar properties. That seems like a good enough reason to me. So let's type that. Value. Okay, type that in, and guess what? Confirm information. So this is what I've submitted. So here we go. We got the parcel number, the address. Back value right now is $393. I'm asking for $335. Here's my property, and then here are the properties that I chose. Boy, those numbers look a little weird, but over here, are we in line? Not very in line, but we'll, you know, if I want to spend a whole bunch more time on it, I could. But it looks like they may even come in lower if they use these. I picked properties that are close. So this is close street to me. This is a close street to me. These are all close. We've got similar year built. We've got similar size. So gosh, maybe I should ask for even lower than $335. But for example's sake, I think I'm going to just go for it. And I'm going to check this. And then I'm going to type in my information and I'm going to submit protest. Okay, this is what happened when I submitted protest, and this is what I got. So I could print this page for my records or not. There we go.